at this point in time, from starting with just one bedroom, where are you guys now? How many bedrooms or how many properties are you guys managing now?
Okay, at the moment we are managing about 3 properties,
Yes.
and in total it's around, I think it's almost 40 rooms.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Because at the now we actually not.
Good evening, Africa. Welcome to Unique to Africa. As you all know from the previous episodes, Unique to Africa is a channel that seeks to promote African entrepreneurs. We go around Africa talking to different entrepreneurs and also looking for Africans with special talents that are looking to expand in their fields. We're also looking for Africans that are in businesses and are facing certain challenges and how we can help them in these challenges that they face. One of our missions is to help source entrepreneurs from all over Africa who are looking to invest in the continent. Now, these videos give you the opportunity to put your business on the map, to create a footprint that goes from Cape to Cairo, so that all Africans in diaspora and in the continent have the opportunity to view the businesses that we run. Today, we are in Luxury Hill in Katura. It's an informal settlement in Windhoek, situated just a few kilometers from central Windhoek. Here, there are different local businesses that are really doing well. They are thriving, and we can make them only get better. One of the people that we met through our contacts is Frieda. She is an entrepreneur who is running different properties in Windhoek, and she rents them out to visitors that come to Windhoek. She has several properties on Airbnb, and we want to ask her to take us through this journey of her business with her partner. Please join me to welcome Frieda. Could you please introduce yourself to Africa?
Thank you. My name is Freda Levy. I am a resident of Windhoek, but I originated from 800 kilometers out of the city.
Okay.
I actually only came to the city for study purpose.
Okay.
I did marketing, Bachelor of Marketing at the University of Science and Technology.
Okay.
They used to call it Polytechnic.
Okay.
And so after graduating, I got a job
Okay.
at Standard Bank.
Okay.
So when I got a job at Standard Bank, few years later, I got married.
Okay.
So I got stuck in Windhoek. I never went back home.
Okay. Okay.
So I think at the moment I will refer to myself as a Windhoeker, not the northern region where I originated. I know more of the capital city than where I grew up.
Oh, okay. And when you mentioned this area where you grew up, where is this exactly from? You said it's from the north.
Yes, it's 800 kilometers from here.
Okay.
It's in a region called Oshikoto region.
Oshikoto.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's in the district of Onanjokwe Hospital.
Okay.
Yes.
And that's about 800 kilometers away from
here.
Windhoek.
Yes.
Okay. And how often do you go back there?
Okay, at the moment I go more often
Yes.
because my mother is aging
Okay.
and I try to just keep up the contact with
Yes.
her.
And spend more time with
Yes, at
her.
least every second month I must be able to see my mother.
Okay.
Yes.
And now you have this huge place that you are renting out on Airbnb, and it's situated in Katura. Why the choice of Katura?
Okay. Being, I think, a
And
post.
excuse me, I described it in my introduction as an informal settlement because that is what I thought when I was driving in. But as I drove in, I realized that it was completely different from the informal settlements that I've seen. This is quite advanced compared to what I saw the past few days that I've been here. So am I correct in calling it or in describing it as an informal settlement?
Actually, it's a formal because where we call informal is
Yes.
when we don't have town planning activities.
Okay.
Like we are not allowed to build,
Yes.
yet we still have the city services.
Okay.
Yes, that is what we call informal. The people are still being serviced by the central government,
Yes.
but they are not paying anything. But in
Oh,
the formal
they're living for
setup,
free.
yes, they are being subsidized by those that can afford.
That's correct. I know many situations like that in other cities.
Yes, yes.
But let's go back to the question. Why Katuture?
Okay, Katura is very significant for me.
Okay.
It's a black Namibian child,
Okay.
and uh, I felt that in actual fact, this area is where the middle comes, people are coming up.
Okay.
So it looked like it's a place for poor people,
Yes.
but it's a place where I think money is sitting and
Yes.
is not being used because
Okay.
most of the young people that lives here or that comes here,
Yeah.
it's people that are not on debt. Their money is just to enjoy. So
Okay.
such a person will have money for luxurious.
Correct.
And also the reason why we decided we want to do Katutura, we really want to just uplift our people esteem, give
Yes.
them the best, not just
Yeah. The bare minimum.
anyhow
Yes.
because it's Katutura, but we really wanted to just give the best.
Okay.
Yes.
I noticed when I was browsing online, especially on Airbnb,
Mhm.
that you manage quite a few properties on
Yes.
Airbnb. Can you take us through the journey? How did it start?
Okay, the journey started with a Facebook post.
Okay.
And at that stage, uh, we we had a seven-bedroom house, our
Okay.
family house,
Okay.
but then our children were, it was becoming an empty nest. It has actually almost become an empty nest.
Okay.
But then one day when I was browsing on the Facebook, I, 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 I saw an advert saying, do you know you can share your space with strangers?
Okay. I know that advert is.
But I don't, it's so interesting that I don't see that advert anymore. So I follow the
I
advert.
think that's what happens with marketing. When they've had so many clients, they tend to kind of relax on the adverts. But anyway, yes.
So when I saw that advert, I spoke to my husband. My husband is such a person that is open to business. He said, if it can work, why not? By then we were doing a salon
Okay.
business and a printing shop at the house.
Okay.
So, and then that was around 2019.
Yes.
Then we started with just one bedroom. Interesting, I think the first month we listed that one room.
Okay.
We got,
From those 7 rooms.
yes, from
Okay.
those 7 rooms. We
Yes.
just started with one room.
Okay.
But interestingly, the first month we listed the room, it's when we got our first client.
Okay.
Then we realized, oh, this thing is working.
Yeah.
And at that time we were even just charging very little fee.
Correct.
Because remember, this property we are already staying in it, so we are already paying for it.
Correct.
Any cent will make a difference.
A
in our
huge
life.
difference, yes. Because whether this person comes or not, you still have to spend that
Yes.
money.
So with that, we were able to create a very tough competition in the market.
Okay.
Yes, and then we realized it's working. It's when we started now trying to see other properties if we can use other people's property.
Okay. So how did it grow from using that one bedroom? And the reason I'm asking this question is there is, as much as a lot of people know about Airbnb, there is still a whole lot of people that have no idea how they can run this business. So how did you guys grow from just renting out a one bedroom to now having all these different properties that you're managing?
Yes, one thing that pushed us is the demand was so high.
Correct.
2019
Yes.
is when I realized that there was not even a season for tourists.
Okay.
They are throughout.
Okay.
So then with this demand, somebody's still trying to book. You don't have a space where to keep this person.
Yes.
We were forced to acquire other properties.
Okay. As you know, there are so many Africans that are sitting around the continent. They've got properties in their countries. I'm talking people in Tanzania, in Egypt, in Morocco, South Africa, Cameroon, Uganda. They've got this one bedroom in their houses that is just sitting there and doing nothing. Um, they can use these properties, they can use these single bedrooms to put them on Airbnb to get clients, people that they've never met to come and stay in their properties and pay for it. You know, this does not only bring income to the family, but it also helps them to interact with people of different cultures. So Freda has taken this initiative and it has actually spiraled almost out of control, but in a good way. So we're asking, how do you go about this? We're asking Frida, who's had a good time doing this business. What advice would she or does she give Africans who have this one bedroom, and how do they move out of this one bedroom to now make this a permanent business? Please help us shed some light so our fellow Africans can learn from this.
Yes. Um, the good thing of this business is that you, in most cases, you already have space.
Correct.
That you are actually just a liability because you are not collecting any funds from it. So, but if you come to an extent where you want to maximize it, where you want to benefit from your property,
Yes.
and then you go the route of the Airbnb,
Right.
then that way you will be able to even build up capital, because once you start to rent out that one room,
Yes.
you start to bank it,
Yes.
the bank will look at you with a different eye.
Correct.
They will put you in a different category now.
Yes.
So next time you want to, let's say, expand,
Yeah.
you go and talk to your bank,
Yes.
then you'll be able to expand better.
Okay.
Yes.
I am looking at a situation where someone already has, for example, a very bad credit profile. And whatever they do, the banks cannot come to their assistance. But they can actually manage these businesses very well. Can they then approach people who have houses with spare rooms in them, or people that have buildings, and actually help to advertise these buildings on their behalf, of course, paying them and also making money from it? Do you think this is what Africans listening to this can actually do for themselves in order to generate income?
Yes, it's possible, especially, let's say, if you had even a bad tenant reputation,
Yes.
whereby if you are not, let's say, around,
Yeah.
and then your tenants sometimes they don't even pay you,
Correct.
but you can go in an agreement with somebody that manage Airbnb, then they will have a fixed fee for you.
Correct.
That, and that way also your property does not get dilapidated, because with the good thing of Airbnb is that you clean every time
Yes.
as the clients get out. So your property will still be in this good shape
Yeah.
10 years to come, unlike when you put it in on rental and
Yeah.
then you find some families that find comfort
Yes.
with filth.
Okay.
So
And how long have you, when did you start this journey? How long ago has it been?
we started in 2019.
2019.
Yes, we started in 2019. Then COVID came 2020.
Yes.
But to be honest, I'm a woman of faith.
Yes.
So even with the lockdown,
Yes.
you still have people that were locked into the
Okay.
country. So
Yeah.
you still have customers. So
Okay.
with that, we never really,
So you were
like,
not really affected by COVID.
no, we were
Okay.
not affected. But also remember the fact that there's no credit pursuing us.
Okay. All right.
Whatever little that comes,
It belongs to
you
you.
appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So at this point in time, from starting with just one bedroom,
Mhm.
where are you guys now? How many bedrooms or how many properties are you guys managing now?
Okay, at the moment we're managing about 3 properties,
Yes.
and in total it's around, I think it's almost 40 rooms.
Wow.
Yes,
Wow. This
because
is,
at the now we actually not really concentrating on the smaller Airbnb,
yes.
but we are doing it on the bed and breakfast level,
Yeah.
but listing it on Airbnb.
Okay. Can you tell our viewers
Mhm.
where are some of these your properties in case they want to go online after knowing you from
Okay.
this conversation? Where are some of these your properties situated, and what is the advantage that they will have staying in these properties in the different areas where they are situated?
Okay, we are in 3 places now.
Okay.
Uh, Reason being that we want to reach out to more or less everybody,
Yes.
because as you read the history of Namibia, we suffer from segregation,
Correct.
and segregation made us also to define ourselves sometimes.
Yeah.
You find that some people cannot sleep in a certain location
Correct.
because of the history,
Yes.
and therefore we are in a place called Komasdal.
Yes.
We are in a place called Katura, where we are
Where
now,
we are now. Yes.
and then we are in a place called Aves.
Avis.
Yes.
Okay, so as you just heard, Frieda's Airbnb are in 3 different locations. You will find one in Commersdal, there is one in Katuture, where we currently are, and there is one in Avis. How far is Avis from here?
Let's say 15 kilometers
Okay,
is the side of the state house.
it's the side of the State House, which
Yes.
makes it even better.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, you've mentioned the 3 different areas where you guys are operating from. Um, the next question that comes up would be why the choice of those locations?
Okay. The choice of all those locations, they all have different target group. Uh, okay, Katutura, we are actually targeting the locals,
Okay,
somebody on a low budget, but still want to have a decent uh, lodging
yes,
instead of staying with family, the
okay,
African way.
yes,
Then Komasda, we move a bit upper
yes,
to just target somebody with uh, a better esteem,
okay,
fulfillment, budget,
yeah,
and then self-esteem also being elevated.
yes,
And then Avis, you find somebody who is looking for something that is luxurious. They just want to enjoy their sweat.
okay,
So that's why even the price, it's quite different.
Yes.
It's a bit high.
Okay.
However, I had also forgotten to mention that there are other properties in other areas, but those ones we help to manage for other people.
And I think I did ask you that question yesterday, because I was looking at you actually helping people that don't actually have that one bedroom to start with, that one bedroom that is a family bedroom that they can start with, and if they want to manage for other people. So yeah, maybe you can talk about that. Yes.
Okay, like in this case,
Yes.
there are those that, in most cases, what happened, like the other properties that we're managing, the two of them,
Yes.
people were working here.
Okay.
They were um, experts from other countries. They
Okay.
stayed here for quite a number of years.
Okay.
And then later they acquire properties. And then when it was time for them to move back home, they never really wanted to sell the properties.
Okay.
So they asked us to manage the property. So, and they mostly concentrating on uh, a student accommodation.
Okay.
Yes.
So this student accommodation, are they also on Airbnb, or it's just students from Namibia who are looking to rent properties and that are close to maybe the institutions where they are studying?
It's mostly just the students in Namibia,
Okay.
but since it's fully furnished,
Yes.
by the time when let's say we are not fully occupied with the student,
Okay.
then we use it also as a Airbnb.
I see. Like maybe during holidays
Yes,
and stuff like that.
yes,
Okay, and I think for something like that to happen, it will require some degree of of trust, from whoever these experts are that would leave their properties with you. I would not imagine a situation where someone would just meet you and just say, "Hey, can you manage this property for me?" Right?
yes.
So, but yeah, in the case of other Africans that are listening to us, this is a chance for you to go out there and maybe talk to people in your neighborhood. And you can even extend it out of your neighborhood and look for families that have properties with rooms that are vacant. And maybe their kids are studying abroad, or they only have a child but they have excess amount of rooms that they're not using. They can also speak to these people and see if they can rent them out for them, and
Yes,
make some extra income in the process,
yes.
right? Okay, and the next thing is, what has been some of the contributing factors to the success of this business?
Okay, number one is my faith,
Yes,
that I think God has really been the light,
yes,
and He has given clarity on the purpose.
yes,
But above all is a real friendship. I'm saying
yeah,
you must be able to, out of your friends,
yeah,
people that you call friends,
yes,
there must be, at least your friends must be somebody that can buy in your dreams.
correct,
They shouldn't just be friends to enjoy when there's harvest,
yes,
but they must be able to also walk with you the journey, maybe the sowing season. But somebody, they must be able to say, yes, friend, I know you are passionate about this. I have this, especially in starting capital, because starting capital can be an issue.
right,
You might be, uh, you have this dream,
yeah,
but if there is no starting capital, you might even have, let's say, in this sense of accommodation we are talking about, let's say
yes,
if your friend has, maybe your friend has a 3 bedroom house
right,
and they are only using the two. If your friend can even say, you can use my property for this certain period of time and then be able to do something.
Yeah.
Friendship that trust one another, friendship that you can die.
Yes.
Not just friendship for harvest, but
Yes.
friendship that wants you
That
to
is also
grow.
involved in
Yes,
the planting season.
yes.
Yeah.
And some philosophy has said that you are mostly likely to look like the people that you hang out with.
Yeah.
So the friendship, the company you keep is
Correct.
very important.
That is 100% correct.
Yes, very, very important,
Yeah.
because your the people that you keep will determine your bottom line.
Correct.
Mm.
Okay. I'm very happy about the input that you've just made. Now, and at this point, we really need to separate friendship and investment. Because sometimes you not everyone has that type of a friend that would say, okay, I love this idea, and I'm going to invest in the idea. People might want to look at it from another perspective where there is no friendship involved, and they just want someone that will invest in an idea that they have, where friendship doesn't really come into play. But I completely understand the angle that you look at it. Friendship can also play a very or a major role in contributing to the success of that. Okay, let's look at something else. So you're running all. I think you did mention that you're managing almost 40 rooms at the moment, starting from just one,
Yes.
which is something that I would like to put it out there and say congratulations, because it's not easy. A lot of people would be sitting there and thinking, "Oh my word, how did you move from just renting out on Airbnb one bedroom to now renting 40 bedroom?" That's a huge milestone. And we're saying this is quite an example to emulate. And I think this just doesn't come with you renting spaces. You have also created employment. Am I correct in saying that?
Yes.
Can we talk about that?
Yes, the employment opportunity has been there. It's because remember, as the number of rooms are increasing, at the beginning,
Yes,
I used to do it myself.
correct.
But then, as the demands and the number of rooms increased, then I needed to get people to help. But
Okay.
of course, for you not to swallow all your capitals,
Yes.
you start small, start with one person, then the business grows, then you increase.
Okay.
Yes.
So, at this point in time, how many people, if you're comfortable telling us, how many people do you have under your tutelage now? Like, how many employees do you have?
Okay, at the moment we are operating on 6 employees,
Okay.
because our employee ratio,
Yes.
room to ratio, it's that one person must be able to manage at least 5 rooms
Okay.
if we are fully booked. That's the formula we have adapted.
Okay.
Yes, and it has been working.
Okay.
Working
And which is quite a relief as well. This is such a burden that you've taken away from the government. Again, which is why we are encouraging entrepreneurs to look at starting their own stuff. This is a business that you can start actually from nothing. You know, um, and I would say this to people that are living with their parents. You can also sacrifice your own bedroom, give away your bedroom, and go spend the night with your friends. Put it on Airbnb and start making money from that. It starts from just one, and it can expand to a point where you are managing 40 rooms in the city where you live. Now, my next question would be, this is a question that I ask almost everyone that I've spoken to. Entrepreneurs are always looking for an opportunity to grow. They want to grow from what they currently are to something bigger. And there are investors that are watching us now from all over Africa and around the world. And they are thinking, you have a successful business, and they might want to invest in your business. Is that opportunity available?
Yes, the opportunity is available
Okay.
because definitely my dream is to one day manage a five-star hotel.
Okay.
Yes, that's what I'm trusting the Lord for. If you get investors that are willing to buy into that idea and have capital somewhere, because, or a group of young people, because what is killing us in Africa is that, you see, for you to acquire, let's say, a five-star hotel,
Yes.
you need 50 million.
Okay. Is
50
that 50 million Namibian
Namibian dollars.
dollars? Okay.
Yes. So if you can get, let's say, 50 youth,
Yes.
and then each youth can acquire 1 million,
Okay.
you'll be able to come up with a five-star hotel. It's a
Okay.
group of people.
Yes.
So if there are people willing to invest or even go into business ventures,
Yeah.
definitely I will be open to it.
Okay. So for someone that is listening to us now and they are thinking, they have seen the journey that you have gone through from a one bedroom on Airbnb to now 40 and also student accommodation, all coming from just one bedroom. And they're thinking they want to partnership with you, they want to invest to expand this business. Do you think it is worth their while to invest in this? Is Namibia the right place to do this? Is it? Would you invite them to come and talk to you for this opportunity in Windhoek? Would it be in some another city? What is the guarantee that they have for their investment if they would like to contact you tomorrow and say, I am ready? Um, can you tell me where we can start? Are they looking at buying a property? Is there a piece of land that is available? Would you be able to take them through this journey and show them how quick their returns would come?
Yes. Um, Namibia is I think it's not because I was born and raised here,
Yes.
but I think looking at and comparing to other countries,
Yeah.
African country, Namibia is the best place to do business
Okay.
because number one, we have rule of law.
Okay.
It's very difficult, or it's not even possible to buy land that does not exist.
Okay.
Because
Okay. You're talking about scams now, right?
yes, yes, because we we in Namibia we don't exchange money like I give to you. If we are in a business transaction,
Yes.
we can't transfer money into business account, but we
Okay.
need to do it through attorneys.
Yes.
So that as an investor, you are protected.
Correct.
So it will not just be uh, a business idea that is just between the two of us, but it's something that is documented.
Correct.
And also, the government has made it possible that even those that are not from here will be able to invest in the country. They are protected.
Okay. All right.
Yes, and also for it can be. At the moment, I think I'm more comfortable with the capital city
Yes.
because I'm based here,
Yeah.
and I believe that you must not stay away from the risk that you
Yes.
are creating. You must be closer to the risk because
Okay. Yeah. I get it. Yes.
yes. So at the moment, if there's any partnership coming, I
Yes.
think for now I'm more uh, interested in the capital where I am.
Okay.
Yes.
So for those of you who have just joined this conversation, we are speaking to Frida. Frida is an entrepreneur based in Windhoek. We are actually sitting at one of her properties in Soweto Luxury Hill, where she actually hires them or rents the rooms, the apartments out to people from every corner of the world who are looking to come to Namibia for holidays. And she has also highlighted the fact that Namibia is a place where investors should actually look into investing. And she is simply or re-echoing the sentiments of a lot of other investors that I've spoken to since I arrived in Namibia. So her contact details will be on our site. You have seen how she has transformed from just owning or managing just one bedroom to now having 40, including other student accommodation. She is very open to partners who are willing to come into Namibia and invest. Her dream is to own a five-star hotel with the right partners, with the right investors, and because of the safety of the country, the rule of law, your investments are 100% guaranteed. We will be also putting our the link to our website where you can find the details of Frida, and you will be able to speak to her directly should you be interested in investing in Namibia. Those details will come up on the screen where you will be able to reach her directly. Frida, there is another thing that we do with all the different entrepreneurs that we talk to, especially the ones that are already running their own businesses. We try to encourage Africans to travel around the continent. And as a way of encouraging them, we create a discount for the businesses that are running. So, for example, if there is an African that is willing to visit Namibia and they watch this program that we currently on and would like to come and stay in one of your apartments or B&Bs, we would like to offer them a discount because number one, they saw the discount on this channel, and number two, they want to support African entrepreneurs. So, would you be willing to offer a small discount to our viewers, the viewers of Unique to Africa?
Of course, it's doable.
Okay.
We'll do it with open heart.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. We will discuss the details of this discount, and they will also be found on our website. Once we have finalized what this discount would entail, we would have them published on our website. And if you are in Windhoek, we do encourage you to please find out where Frida is. She is one of the most hospitable hosts that we have come across in Windhoek. Your stay at her place is guaranteed to be as peaceful and as hospitable as you would find in your mother's house. Are you an entrepreneur in Africa? Do you have a business? Are you running your own business that is struggling, that is investors, that wants exposure? Do you have a specific talent that is buried in your village, in a small town where you are not noticed, where people think that you are not good enough? Do you have any idea that you think can generate income for you, for your family, for your community? We ask you to write to us, call us, talk to us so we can visit you, we can talk to you and put your ideas on the platform for our viewers, investors, and people who are of similar ideas and willing to invest or even just make a small contribution to make sure that your talent or your hidden skill gets to see the light. We thank you very much for watching Unique to Africa, and we hope that in the nearest future we will be having an invitation from you. And to round up, we will be asking Frida to say goodbye to our viewers and whatever else she would like to tell the viewers of Unique to Africa. Thank you very much, Frida, for having us. And we wish you the very best of 2024. Any last word from you?
Yes. Thank you, Unique to Africa. I really appreciate. I'm honored.
Yes.
And for the viewers that are out there want to do business, be true to your dream and just trust God and also just run with your dream, because nobody else will be able to run with your dream unless you can prove it that you believe in it.
For Unique to Africa, we are out. And peace to you all.